Okay, let's look at exam 3B, problem number 5. Right? So we want to find the absolute max and absolute min of this function right here over a closed interval from 0 to 2. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, first we need to find the derivative so that we can find a critical number. So take the derivative f prime of x is equal to, right? So you have two things multiplied together, so it's going to be a product rule, right? Derivative of x minus 2 is 1 times the second, which is quantity x plus 1 squared, plus first guy is quantity x minus 2, right? Multiplied by derivative of the second, which is 2 quantity x minus plus 1 to the first power times derivative inside is going to be 1, right? So since multiply by 1 doesn't really do anything, so I'm going to cross that out so that we don't get confused, right? Then factor out, right? So you can see that there's x plus 1 here, x plus 1. So I'm going to factor one of the x plus 1 there. So we have x plus 1 factored out. Right, and what's left is you have x plus 1 here from the first term, so it's another 1. Right, from the second term, you have a 2 times x, so you have plus 2x, and you have a 2 times negative 2, so it's going to be minus 4. Right, so clean that up, so we get x plus 1. Right, so when you add combine x and 2x, we get 3x, and a positive 1 and a negative 4 combined, so it's negative 3. Right, looks like we have, I'm going to go down here, looks like both of these guys have 3, so I'm going to pull 3 out, so you have quantity x plus 1. Right, so 3x, so 3's out, so we have x, and the negative 3's out, so it's negative 1. Right, right, set that equal to 0 to find the critical number. So you can see that x is going to be, right, negative 1 from here, and a positive 1 from there. Right, so these are critical numbers. Right, but since we're trying to maximize or find out absolute value, absolute max and absolute min on this interval from 0 to 2, only thing that we need to consider is 1, because negative 1 is not included in this interval. Right, so we have 3 places we need to look at, which is let's see, left endpoint and the critical number 1, right, and also the right endpoint, which is 2. Right, so let's find those values. Right, plug in 0 into the original function. 0 minus 2 is negative 2 times 0 plus 1 is 1 squared, which is going to be negative 2. Right, if you plug in 1, you have 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Right, and a 1 plus 1 is 2 squared, so that's going to be negative 4. Right, if you plug in 2, 2 minus 2 is 0, so it's actually just 0. Right, so largest number is actually 0. These two are negative numbers, so 0 is the absolute maximum. Right, right, the smallest number is negative 4, so this is going to be our absolute minimum. Right, is negative 4. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.